new growth. What? Can y'all see this? Look at this. Look at all this hair. Dang. This hair grew. Look, this all regular. Regular hair. That's a lot. Let's see. Here too. Okay. It's growing. Look at these curls. Where's the comb at? What up, everybody? What up, Wipe Down TV? What up, Vanessa? We lost the comb. I always lose the comb. Nope, lost the comb. What up, Wipe Down? Thank you. What up, Michelle? What up, y'all? Good morning. Good morning. I got my coffee. Ready?
What's good, Wipe Down? Vanessa.
I might put some more decorations outside. Our house is like really tall, and I think we might have to go on that little roof and just add some more spider webs or something. We ran out of decorations, but we got like 2 more bags of spider webs. Unless we put it like on the floor downstairs in the grass. We might do that. But it'll be cool if we can put something on that roof, because we got like the house, say the house is this big, and then right here we have like a little roof, and then we have the big roof, regular roof. But right here I think we can like hang stuff. We have like 3. I got all kind of spammers calling me, messing up my live. You know what I was thinking? You could probably make big money cooking Puerto Rican food. He was on my hand. Mosquitoes. Cooking Puerto Rican food and selling it at the north side. Right? They'll buy you. You found it? He was sitting on my hand. I thought I squashed him, so I didn't move. As soon as I waved my hand, he just flew away. I'm like, dang. What's up? What you guys doing today? What are you talking about, babe? I got a phone. Oh, here we go. How's everyone doing? What up, JF in the building? Dang, I think I twisted my arm doing that one. What up? So, I was thinking today we can make the Mexican, what's it called? What'd you call it, babe?
Chicken. Tinga.
Tinga in the building. We're about to make the chicken tanga. Tanga, you know, like, never mind. You know what a tanga is, right, babe?
A tongue?
No, the lady's underwear with the string.
Oh.
It rhymes with tongue. It's what Cisco says in his songs. But that's what a tanga is. And chicken tinga, yes. So we're about to make chicken tinga today. So if you got any like good recipes, you could inbox us on Instagram, because I'm about to try to look some up and see if there's like any recipe or something, because I know we got to get like the tomatoes and stuff like that. I need a blender. Is that coffee? But ooh, with the tostadas, I gotta get some more avocados. Yep, yep. I gotta get some more chips that Vonnie licked. He licked all the salt, all the powder on. I gotta go re-up on my tostada chips, my chili tostada chips. So I got 20 bucks. So we gonna be shopping on a budget. Let's see what we could get. But we gonna make chicken tangas today. Ooh, it's gonna be juicy too, cause it looks juicy on the picture, right? Like shredded juicy chicken. Yeah, it looks good. Ooh, with the lettuce and the cheese, the cottage cheese. You could probably do it all kind of ways. But yep, y'all, it's nice outside. We just chilling. I'm waiting for this delivery. So we just hanging out by the window. I ordered a package and I'm just waiting for it. So the neighbor stopped me today and she was like, let me tell you something. I was like, what? Tell me. Who we gonna talk about today? Who's on the menu? So she said that, was it this morning? That this morning, her husband's co-worker comes like around 6 something in the morning, and he sits on her porch waiting for her husband to get out the house so then they can go to work together. So when he came, he sat on their porch and there was a guy underneath the truck that was across the street trying to steal his catalytic converter right in front of them. And they ended up spooking him, and he ended up coming from out of the car, from underneath the car, and ran off into the alley that's right there. Is it live, babe? Okay. You want 2 twists?
Yeah.
Yes. Can you imagine? Dang. So yeah, so she was like, I'm gonna be on the lookout, but just be careful because they steal a lot of catalytic converters out here and stuff. And I was like, what? I'm like, things are getting back to selling those things, right? My client's blowing me up like, boy, you already made an appointment on my booking app. It's confirmed.
My other client be doing it too.
So, but sometimes his son, he got a baby son, and he be blowing me up. I be answering the phone, and it's his little baby just playing on the phone. Like, boy, you blowing up my phone. Then I could hear the dad and the mom in the background, like, who you call? Hang up. Like, oh my God. I got like 7 missed calls from them. Yeah, they doing the same thing here in New York. I had seen this Facebook post, y'all, and it said times are getting so tough that they selling their own catalytic converters. I was like, I swear. Like, can I put my catalytic converter on layaway? I mean, to the pawn shop? I'll buy it later when I get some more money. Let me get 200-300 real quick. I'll buy it back. I'm about to take mine to the pawn shop. Like, don't sell it. I'm gonna come back, okay? I just need 2-3 weeks. I'll be back. Just let me get 200-300 real quick. I need to go buy something. Like, it crossed my mind. I'd rather sell it than Someone else trying to rob me and sell it. Like, damn, I need 200. Put my car in neutral and just start pushing it where I need to go. At this point. And I don't need gas. What? Put my car in neutral. Let's go. We out here. Driving like 2 miles an hour. But we'll get there. Hey, Nakia. Good morning. What up, Dash In? We just cleaning Bonnie up because he's fresh today. He fresh like it's his birthday. Okay. How much is gas there? How much is gas, babe? I don't ever go to gas station. I just put $20. But it don't last. $20 is gone the same day.
I think it's like $5, $6.
Like $5. Like 5 and some change. If we're lucky, we can get it for like $4. Like $4.50 and up. For sure. I was like, where'd this come from right here? Damn, it's $2.85 here in Dallas. Never. $2.89. What? When we were in Texas, it was so expensive in gas. Like, where were we? In Houston. It was so it was more expensive than here. It was $5 for sure. I think our gas here is like $4 or something. I don't know, maybe y'all gonna make me double check. Right down said, I see you, fine. Hello, Vicky. What's up? Hey, Reynald family in the building. How you doing? You got a YouTube channel, Reynald? Am I saying it right? Yeah, I was. I'm glad I work from home though, so I don't use a lot of gas. Yeah. Tell me why I was here. Bonnie was at work and the kids are in school. And I just start hearing noises. And it sounded like someone was in the kitchen. And I'm like, man. Either I'm about to go sit outside in the porch till Bonnie get off of work, or I'm going to sleep and I'm going to pretend I never heard nothing. I call Bonnie quick. Like, it sounded like someone in the kitchen. He said, no, it's an old house because the wood be creaking when the wind blows hard. I'm like, I know, but man, it really sound like people just walking around. I was freaking myself out. I was like, man. Ronnie's dress getting long though. There's a rubber band. But what y'all up to? I got a video I'm editing. If y'all didn't see my last video, go check it out. It's too funny. My last video, go check it out. If you want a guaranteed laugh, it's funny. I got a vlog we did where it's kind of an older vlog. Where we were at like a hotel and then we took the kids to this festival. So I'm just gonna do that one. So I'm editing that one and stuff. Oh, this one right here. Okay, I get it. He has so much new growth that I gotta figure his parts out. Yeah, your family member's crazy. I don't know how you deal with them. Right. I'm gonna take them cooking with me. I just need some time because that's gonna be a lot of editing, but it's gonna be funny. I'm gonna start cooking. I should cook pozole and have like my mom against my auntie Anna, the gossiper. I should have them do like a pozole challenge. That would be so funny. Or like maybe some cooking. That would be funny. And then some of the family members try the food and then some don't like it. Some like it. I think that would be so funny. The only thing is when I use that Snapchat, like the sound is muffled. I don't know why. It has like a static. So I don't know how to take that static sound off. So I don't know if I have to do it over. Sorry, I'm waiting for the post office truck. I don't know how to take that static sound off. If I just have to do a voiceover, but then the voiceover is gonna sound like a voiceover. It's not gonna sound like authentic. Babe, look at that. It's a bug, a centipede. I ain't killing it. Do they jump? Let me get that. No, you're not gonna kill it like that. Let me see. Give me your shoe. And a heavy ass. Is he dead? It was that little bug with the scissors in the butt, but a baby one. Well, not a baby one, a medium one. Thank you, Wipe Down. If y'all don't got Wipe Down TV, go subscribe to this channel, y'all. You're a beautiful family. Let's see. Savi want to sell flans. I called him Savi the flan man. Be selling flans left and right. If he can get like, if he can sell like 10 flans, that's money, right? They be selling their flans for like $15. Homemade flans. I just really asked Bound what was the kicks for today. Oh, show him your shoe, babe. Your shoe. Okay, babe. What are they? Babe? He was looking fresh. I said, dang, what's today your birthday? They said fire. Or wait, no, it said fire. I can't wait to show y'all our decorations. We did like a DIY. It's so funny. We got dead bodies everywhere. I want to do a couple more dead bodies. That'll be fun, right? Oh, I love the outside smell of like autumn. Is it autumn? It was like semi. Oh. Hey Joy, what's up, Vicky Brazen Von Crazy Family? This your girl Joy. How are the both of you doing and feeling today? How you doing, babe? Joy in the building. Bonnie falling asleep. I'm playing with his hair. The sun is beaming. It's so quiet outside. Oh hell no! Can I show them, babe?
Yeah.
Can I show them that?
Show 'em.
Look, y'all, look. What the hell is this man doing? What the hell is that? Dude, did y'all catch that?
Yeah.
Right there. He just posted on the corner. Oh, he waiting for the car to pass by. What the fuck? He just gangbanged.
He threw up folks.
He did. He threw up folks in the middle of the street. He went. And they kept pushing the damn car. They said that he just steal that damn. He did, I bet you. He looked crazy. Somebody sitting in the car and they looked at him and he just threw up folks. And they kept... Y'all, what the heck? Hey Tia, did you see what dude was moving? Oh my gosh. Did you miss it? Yes, like down. He bought his daytime ride dash, I swear. Oh my god. You missed it? Oh man. What was that? Like a whole cabinet? Like a whole dresser? A stand-up dresser? He had a shopping cart with a whole stand-up dresser. Oh my gosh. It's quick too. It was just like 1 minute ago. Yes, it was on a cart. It was bigger than a car, like longer than a car. It's funny. What up, Eliana? What up, y'all? Y'all miss dude with the cart. He had a big old, looked like a dresser with mirrors. Yes, and doors and everything. He just walking down the street with a big dresser. Oh, damn. I put gel on my sweater. He's funny. I ain't gonna lie. Inside a TV from a guy who works at Best Buy. Got it for $65 and Samsung for $350. That's a bet. That's a bet right now. I'm trying to keep up with your video, Vine and Vicky. Keep them rolling. Eliana, did you kill the up guy? UPS guy is wordy. Oh my gosh. Oh no. He got saved. That's who I'm waiting for, Eliana. I'm waiting for the post office. They said they came twice with my packages, but they didn't want to leave them because they didn't want it to get stolen. I'm like, dang. I'm like, well, if you keep taking it back, I'm never going to get them. You're going to end up returning it to the sender, and then I'm really going to be messed up. Like, just leave it. Please. The same happens to me in my city. It's so annoying. Yes. I need to come with, like, I messed up. I was going to send it to work. But I ended up giving them this address. And I'm like, oh, I forgot. And they be snatching, they be stealing a lot over here. These postal people have got major attitudes all day. Mine was kind of cool. He was like, I didn't want to leave it there. I didn't want it to get stolen. I'm like, oh. Well, then that means I'm never going to get it because I'm never going to be here when you're here. Especially if you don't know what time you're going to be here. Like, I'm not going to be sitting outside all day. Or if you leave it, all of a sudden they can't find your package. Right. Tia, who you tell, yeah, sometimes I send it to the work address. Yes. They mad they have to work through COVID. Seems like a lot of people have attitudes. Right, Tammy? Can you have them hold it and just pick it up from the store or UPS? Oh, yeah, right. That's what happened to the queen bed. Oh my God, we still didn't get it. I missed it twice. They said they text me. They didn't text me. They probably emailed me. But who got their email? Like, I do be checking my email, but I've been slipping lately on my emails. And with all the spam emails, I just missed it. And I was like, can you just drop it off at the store? Can I pick it up at the store? They're like, no, we're in Chicago. We're a whole different distribution. This and that. We're not even in Milwaukee. I'm like, man. Yes, Tammy, yes. Oh, sorry, babe. Oh, dang, can you put it up a little bit? Right, Tia. Oh, I'll be praying for you, undefined. I hope everything is okay. He was literally 2 feet away and didn't want to turn around. Oh my God, am I going to take his nap? You're right, Tia. Not. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot be a delivery driver. Shit, I don't even put gas in the car because I don't want to get out the car. I only put gas when Savi's in the car or when Bonnie's in the car. Imagine me being a delivery driver. I'll never get out the car. Will nobody get their their packages done? It's busy outside. Let's see if we catch another little show. What they be having in the cart. I should do that. Get a video and see what they got in the cart. What y'all got today? I be having to do my hair too. How you feel about doing that, undefined? Or was it undefined? Undefined. Cause they be thinking we could do their hair anytime, like we not tired from working, and then They think because we do their hair, they could take it down anytime they want to. They see one little frizzy, they take the whole thing down. Like, I just did your hair a day and a half ago. Can you do this other style? No. I'm only saying that because Bonnie sleep. I could feel him snoring on my on my leg. Man. Yes. Never have issues in getting my packages. Yeah, when we order it, when we order our packages to work, oh, we get all of them. I love it. I just slipped with this one. I forgot. I'm about to send my queen mattress to my job at the barbershop. They gonna be carrying this big old queen mattress. Like, yo, just set it against the wall. I'll take it home later. Cause at this point. Amazon steals packages. Dang, for real. Dang, for real, Dash. Oh my god. Oh my god, he got long hair. They'll leave my package in a whole different world sometimes. Damn, for real. Yes. We was trying to find a ring doorbell thing just for our packages. We was looking at Walmart like, dang. They didn't have none though. They had the Nest one, but dang, they whacking for the Nest one. I ended up catching the ring one a long time ago for like 100. I need to go talk to that dude downstairs that was with the cart. See if he could give me a ring for like $50. Like, hey bro, if you see the little doorbell thing, let me get that. Dude, that would be funny, Tia. Oh my god, can you imagine? I'm gonna have to do that. Oh my god, Dash. I would be the one dehydrated in the damn car, playing on my phone, in the damn FedEx truck, playing on my phone, looking up who got drama on Facebook. Like, route, I be late to my route, going back to the center all late. Oh no, undefined. No, we back in Milwaukee. Oh, look at dude. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I can't show y'all. Dang, you put this tight. Let this go back. Oh, I think he's checking his car. I think that's his car. I think that's his car.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably seen what they did to it. Wait, what the hell? What the heck? Oh, I think that's his car. What the heck? Oh, I think it is. I think he's gonna ask the neighbors.
So they know she got a camera there.
Oh, she do got a camera.
And then she got the sign. She probably like the head of neighborhood watch on this block.
Yeah, I think our neighbor's the head of neighborhood watch. Well, you better move over, girl. We about to be #1 head of neighborhood watch. We want that trophy. What? Stop playing with us. About to get some cameras. I mean, they ain't gonna work, but they don't know that. We taking #1. See, I think he could hear me because I be loud. Okay, so this, if y'all just tuning in, they have found a man underneath this car this morning trying to take the catalytic converter, and the neighbor's husband and co-worker, her car is gone though. She's not home. Oh, she go to work at 12. She told me she go to work at 12. Yes, KK, we getting that trophy. What? Stop it. You better scoot over. Because Vicky and Vine finna be on the board members team committee.
Vicky, not Bomb.
Boy, you taking me. You not gonna drop me off. We both gonna be right there. We gonna be on the, what they be having, those committee teams, they be on TV. Don't you wanna be on TV? Just put your Vine Crazy shirt on and we be on the government channel program or whatever. Oh shit. I gotta make sure he don't see me recording him. Oh hell no. How you don't have the keys to your car? Or he's double checking, making sure it's locked. No, look a little suspect. What y'all think? Wait, he just came from the alley. Now you going around the block? Oh no. Oh shit. Oh, that's where he live. He live right there. Or he's knocking on the door. Oh no, he ain't gonna just be knocking on everyone's door now.
He lived there.
Oh, he lived there. Never mind. Live from Vicky's Fox Center News. Here's my, what do they call? Assistant host. Okay. What we thought was a suspect is not a suspect. Okay, let's go back to normal broadcasting. Our normal programming. Damn, Bonnie put this thing on super tight. I was like, man, I'm trying to unscrew the thing. I did have my coffee. Look, it's empty. They said, love those shoes, babe.
Thank you.
Thank you, Beatrice. Right, because it looks like his car don't work.
They probably took off.
Tammy, who's it carrying me? Or the neighbors? Because I'm snitching. No, I'm just playing. Well, if they mess with my car, I'm snitching. Who did it? Who did it? We don't want no crackers on this block. I'm snitching. Not today. Not today. We gonna be friends with the alderman too, just like she is. Who she thinks she is? Where she at? She at work? Oh, okay. Make sure she don't hear me. She was like, this morning when she was telling me. Oh, I gotta tell y'all what else she told me. So okay, so she also had mentioned that she was on the corner, that she had right, Tia. So she had told me that she was on, that she had seen the alderman. She said his whole name, like Pedro something. She's like, oh, you know Pedro something. I was like, oh yes, of course. I know who the hell he was. And then she's like, you know, well, he's our new alderman. I was like, oh yeah, I know him. I was like, who the hell is Pedro? But anyways, she said that she seen him on the corner, just like looking at the neighborhood, and that she went up to him per usual. She go up to everybody. And then she was like that the alderman was like, look over there. And that they looked across the street and he goes, right in front of me. Right in front of me. She said, can you believe it was a whole drug deal right in front of the alderman and me? And I was like, for real? I was like, dang. Got another.
I think that's the old man that be breaking in cars.
Oh shit, let me see. Oh shit. I gotta be faster. Oh, I missed it. He had all kind of stuff. You think that's an old man?
That be breaking in cars.
Damn, they be quick. Do y'all still talk to Mo? Yes, love. We talk to Mo. She be on our lives and our videos. We be calling her. Right. I gotta be quick. There we go. Oh, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so she right, under mine. So yeah. Ooh, crispy, y'all, crispy. Who cooking holiday? I think we cooking holidays. We cooking today too. We making tanga tostada. Tanga tostada. So bring your tangas. Oh, okay. What else did she say, y'all? What else? Tanga. Eliana, I know you know what a tanga is. when Bonnie kept saying it on the live, oh, you don't know there's a little loose dog. There's a lot of action on this block. Look at that dog. He done escaped. This is my opportunity to be on the committee board. I found a dog. I'm a dog rescue. Come on, we gonna have the dog rescue unit sticker on our truck. We only collect nice little dogs because I ain't doing them big dogs. We are cooking Mexican tanga tostadas. All right, KK, have a good day. Where the puppy go? He's just out here kicking it. Somebody lost their doggy. He little too. Don't let them crackheads take the dog. They gonna sell him quick. Dash, I'm practicing. I gotta get this down pat. I gotta get my camera action quick. I gotta unscrew and get everything on camera. I gotta memorize who did what, so I can tell my stories right. Like, girl, guess what I seen? Guess who stole this and that? And then I seen this person going down the block with it and this and that. What? I gotta get my game right. I gotta get me a rocking chair outside with some cushion. Yes, love. What the heck? Happy Wednesday to Keisha. I don't know. I think he just did like the biggest marathon that he ever done. He just completed it, so he been doing like extra workout and stuff like that. He been super busy and stuff. And he got his daughter, so I don't know. I was gonna ask him too, like, you still dropping videos? But I'm not sure. I know he been working overtime, and he's been taking everyone's hours so they can spend time with their family. So I'm gonna ask him. I know he called me. I'm supposed to call him back. Pretty soon you're gonna know who's sleeping with who. Right, Dash? Who stole what from who? People wanted info. They come to you, right? I swear. Now I'm gonna tell the neighbor lady, like, hey, oh, I forgot her name. I'll be like, hey, neighbor lady. Oh, neighbor friend. She my neighbor friend. Hey, friend. The guy across the street, he was knocking on your door. Yeah. Oh, what time? What time is it, y'all? Like around 1 o'clock. Yeah, he was looking for you, but you know, friend, I remember you told me you was going to work at 12. I remember. So I was like, oh, maybe when you get off of work, I'll just tell you, friend. You know what I'm saying? See what happens. I gotta get on my good side, on her good side, because it sounds like she got some plugs. And that's what I need, some plugs. Come on, Alderman man. There was two people here yesterday, and they were on the corner, and they talked to the guy on the corner. Now the guy next to us on the other side, he seen we were cool, so I don't know if he neighborhood watch too. I don't know. I think he is, because I was nosy. You know me. I was listening to everything. What? So I was like, oh, excuse me, sir. Do you know if this tree belongs to us? Cause y'all, I always wanted a little tree, and it's not no big dummy tree. It's a real pretty little tree in our front yard, and I always wanted one. So when Easter comes, I always wanted to put Easter eggs hanging on my tree. I seen that one time, and I just fell in love. And I was like, oh, I would love to have like a small little tree, not big and stuff, but like a small little tree, and put Easter eggs in it, right? So I asked him, I was like, oh, do you know if this is our tree or your tree? He's like, oh, everything over here is yours, this and that. And then like our tree was like a fake tree. No, a real tree. And then it looks like the people before us never did their garden, like never did the front or nothing. So our tree was all in the way of their like walkway. Like they literally had to like walk on their grass because the sidewalk, the tree was all in there. Let's plant a fake tree. Stop playing with me, because I will. Man, you know how much some fake trees are? Like $80. What's dude's name with the cart? We're gonna have to contact him. I won't snitch no more, I promise. Just bring me a fake tree. I got you. Not a fight over the tree. Man, the neighbor did not want that tree. If anything, he wanted the tree out of his way, because it was just and then the tree it got thorns and stuff, and they didn't even tell us nothing. So we over here Bonnie snatching the tree, cutting it with our little cutting knife we have. And so the knife that Bonnie cut for the chicken. Yeah, that's the only knife we got. So we was cutting the knife, the tree, and it had thorns and stuff. So it was all cutting us. I'm like, oh heck no. So we cut like half of there. Y'all, there was a little it was like a plant, right? So it was like a little plant, and then it had like a little tree, like a little tree, like a little bush, but it looked like a tree, and it had purple leaves. It was so pretty. And I was like, oh babe, just cut a little bit off, you know what I'm saying, so their sidewalk is clear, you know what I'm saying, because it'll grow. Tell me why I turn around and the whole tree gone. The whole little purple tree is gone. I just see it all on the floor, branches, leaves, everything. I just turned around, it was gone. Like, babe, don't cut the tree. I'm like, why you cut it off? He said, oh, I thought you said cut it off. I said, no, cut off like some of the pieces so it's not like smacking their leg and stuff, so it's nice and clean. Not the whole tree. Like, dang, now we gotta wait 2-3 years for that thing to grow back. He just cut the whole thing. It was on bald head when I was there. I was like, dude, it looked funny. Now it's all empty. He said, oh, I thought you said cut it off. I'm like, no. It was so pretty too. It was like that that burgundy leaves. It was like burgundy leaves, all pretty, and it was like a little bush and stuff. And then it had green on the bottom. Well, he just cut the whole damn thing off. I was like, no. I didn't know whether to be sad or laugh. Like the way I like turned around, he did it so quick and smooth. Like you swear he had a machete on him. Like as soon as I turned around, it was gone. I was like, damn, you know what? Just don't cut nothing. I'm gonna cut the bigger tree. My little Easter tree, I'm gonna deal with that one. Don't cut nothing because I need that tree there. I don't want you to start chopping the bark off and next thing you know there's no tree left. Just the whole stick. But yeah, it was so funny. I wish I could record it because my reaction was priceless. I was like, what? Like, no, not the whole thing. Retwist back in the leaves, right? Right, put everything back in. Like, that would be so funny. And we had tape. Stop playing. I would have taped it all back. I would have taped all the sticks back together, put a whole bunch of tape, stuff it in, put rocks where it like could stand, and then put a whole bunch of spider webs. So all you see is spider webs, and then you see the pretty tree background. And just leave it there for Halloween. I woulda. I gotta go see outside, see what else we could do outside with the decorations. I'm knocked out. Stop playing. You should do a charity party for a holiday. Oh, that would be fun. Big Cat Hope, you know her name. Oh my God, I don't know her name. And she told me. Pretty sweet. Oh, okay. I need to remember her name because I'll mess around and call her something else like Sylvia. Hey, Sylvia. Every day I'll have a different name for her. You could have brought them in and put them in water and have them reroot and then you could plant them. Oh, yeah. I could have. I need to take a gardening class. Who's this? Who's this walking on my block? I'll be like the little troll. Oh, I think she heard me because she looked up in the window. Planting with Vicky, right? Oh my God. All you'll see me is running around the damn yard, running from flies and bugs. Oh no, I can't be a gardener. It'd be dirt everywhere. Oh hell no. I thought I was bad. I thought the neighbor was bad talking about who are you to Vonnie when you stepped on the block. I'm over here like, who are you? Who is you? What you doing? You live over here. Now I understand. It's kind of fun. You get to meet new people. What? Let me sit outside and meet people. Like, where you live at? You're from the neighborhood? Let's see. This child of mine just fell asleep. He listening. Don't get it twisted. He sleep, but he listening. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. He could hear us. I want to go back to a different good one. Go Halloween shopping some more. But man, Goodwill be whacking. We went in there. They said $50. I said, I don't really need this. I actually put the pumpkin stuff away. Bring it back to like $15. Are you heavy-handed with your braids? No, I'm not. When I first started, I was. But I think I got more lenient with the heavy hand after I did a lot of kids, I do a lot of babies. So I got to the point where like I'm not heavy handed, and a lot of babies who are tender headed, they come to me. They can go to other places for cheaper, but they actually come to me because they'll sit and they won't scream and cry, because they'll tell me a lot of stories where they'll be like, oh, we went to someone else, and and she was just crying and screaming, and it was like torture. And then every time we come to you, she don't cry, she'll sit good. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I was just like, maybe because I'm more light on the hands. I kind of talk to the kids too. So I'd be like, if I see them like twitching and it hurts them, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do it softer, okay? And then I'll do it a little softer. I'll be like that? Is that better? And then they'll be like, yeah. And then I start talking to them like, oh, so do you like Spider-Man? And stuff like that. And then like they get to talking. So once they start talking, then like they not paying attention to the pain or anything like that, or what I'm doing. So then I just ask them like what's their favorite character, and like if they're gonna dress up for Halloween, and how school, do they like school and stuff like that. So they love me. I always talk to them, especially when I got coffee. I'd be like, ooh, and then they're playing games. I'd be like, ooh, jump, jump, jump. And then they be jumping like, oh, I'll be like, oh. And then they die in their games. And I'm like, oh, I'll do it again, do it again. So I'd be all in the mix with them. So I think that's why the kids like me a lot. And then before they leave, you gotta tell the little kids like, hey, tell your friends Vicky Braids on Facebook did your hair, okay? Vicky Braids on Facebook, okay? And they be like 4 years old. They be like 7, 8. I'd be like, remember, tell your teacher Vicky Braids on Facebook, okay? They be like, okay. And then they get out my chair. Okay, tell your little baby friends to come see me, okay? Yes, sleazy. Hey, what's up, sleazy? Oh, it's a rainy day over there. I love the kids. The only thing I can't do though is those bad kids that be talking crazy to their parents. Ooh, I'd be mad. I'd be ready to like be like, you know what? Don't get her hair done. Don't pay for her hair. Don't get her. Oh my God. You get these kids where they're like, I said, that's what I said. Or like, I don't know. I just be so shocked. Like, and then the parents be like, oh, you so lucky we in the shop. Like, you can do whatever you needs to do right here. We can stop braiding. It's okay. It's okay with me. It's okay with me. If you gotta set the rules straight, Where this little baby fly coming from? Cause they be talking crazy. Like, how you gonna talk crazy to your parent, and your parents bringing you to the shop so you could look pretty, or you could look nice, and then your parents paying for it? Oh no, you wanna talk crazy? Like, oh my God. Yes, I can. Dang, it's raining in New York. Right, Tia. I gotta snatch him up. Could never do that. I wouldn't be here today if I ever did that. Yes, I could never disrespect a parent like that, like ever. But you should hear the stuff, like their responses to their parents. I just feel like telling the parents like you shouldn't even get her hair done. Like you shouldn't pay. You should teach them a lesson. But I can't tell nobody how to parent nobody. But oh no, and it'd be something like if you keep talking like that, we're gonna not do your hair and get up and leave. I'm like, yeah, you should have did that. Like, it's okay. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get mad. We could definitely get up and go home. I could definitely go home. Cause you know I'm part of the neighborhood watch Vicky committee, so you know what I'm saying. When she get her attitude together, then you could reschedule. But yeah, I'd be like, we had a coastal flooding, going, going, nothing major, but it's been pouring. Oh no. We'll be praying for you, Eliana. That's one thing. Once it starts raining and flooding, oh man, and then them sewers start backing up. Oh man, it's all bad. It's all bad. Oh shit, I hear a cart. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. He done sold it, y'all. He sold it, y'all. He sold it. Where he sell it to? That's the one who stole the
That's probably dude that be breaking in people's shit.
That's what I think too. Cause he physically looked like he can break into some stuff and run quick. Oh, Eliana, I think you missed it. That was quick, right, Dash? That was quick. His whole car is empty. He only has like 2 sticks left. Eliana, he came with this super size stand-up closet with doors and mirrors, and he had it extended. Like when I tell you, it was longer than like almost our truck size length. And he had it across the cart, just walking down the street. And then some dude seen him. He was sitting in his car and he looked at him, and then he threw up folks like what, and it just kept pushing the cart like what the heck. Like he's tripping. Now we know his signature cart sound. Right, Sleazy? Yes, it's in the live, but it's like really quick. But it was crazy. I caught it right on time too. You could see him just walking down the street with that big old thing. It wasn't even 30 minutes and he came back. Cart empty. Which is a little bit worrisome because now it looks like he's on a hunt for something else, right, babe?
Mm-hmm.
Now when he was walking, he was looking around. So let's see. Now we know he be coming up this block, so let's see what other stuff he finds. Right. Right. Tia, do you know what minute that was on? I remember I said it was 117. So it was before 117. It's quick too, so if you like rewind it. But it was massive, like, dang. I bet he'll be back with a TV. Right, Dash. That's not a very smart one. Y'all got a Izzo in the neighborhood. Yes, Sleazy. We got a few of them. He probably looking for something else to take. What kind of criminal goes back to the same area he just stole from? Right. Don't leave your plants out. Right. That's why we can't buy nothing nice. Bonnie wanted to get the blow up Halloween decorations. I'm like, oh no, that's gonna be gone quick. Oh, Tammy, you already know I'm on it. Tammy, what? I'm gonna do a whole episode. Once I get off this live and I see anything suspicious, I'm about to do a whole neighborhood episode video. Part 1, part 2. what they got in the carts. I'm gonna zoom in. You know, I gotta let y'all know. They be out here. As soon as I see someone with my fake Gucci bag, is on. Hold up. That's my fake Gucci bag. And I can spot my little Gucci bag from far. What? I'm gonna be like, babe, pass me my pepper spray. I'm going outside. Stop playing with me. I'm finna get my bag back. You saw that, Liana? Yes. Yes, Dash. They take decorations. They stole Bonnie's grandma's decorations. She had bought some big, huge like Christmas balls, and they were expensive. They were at Sam's Club, and she bought the three of them, the little set. Man, they stole that like this. Not even a week later, her stuff was gone, and she was so sad. Like, damn, she was so happy when she got it because she showed me, and then they stole it. She was so sad. Like, dang, and it kind of like messed her up. Like, damn, I can't even get the stuff I really want for the outside. I was like, dang. So I learned my lesson with that one. I'm like, man, we can't have like no blow up or nothing. Right, Steezy. And she live in a good neighborhood. Like, you would never think they would steal over there. Like, their neighborhood's really nice. So imagine here, they really gonna take our stuff. And those things be like 6 foot. Them inflatable decorations. Yeah, no. We gonna have to like chain them to the porch with a big old chain and lock. What's cool is we're not too far, so we're always back and forth from home to work. People will steal from you and try to sell it back to you. Yes. I had a couple of those inflatable decorations, and somebody in the neighborhood just come and stab. Tammy, what? Can you imagine? I would have been so pissed. They're not even cheap, dude. They're expensive. I would have been pissed. Oh my god. Like, who's just stabbing stuff? Oh no. I'm gonna have to re-up on my pepper spray, you know what I'm saying? I haven't had pepper spray in a minute. I'm about to go re-up. Let me get that pepper spray. Dang, that's crazy. I'm on it. He's out here. Desperation, real, shaking my head, but said, yes, Nicole. Get some beer repellent this time, Biggie. Right, I'm gonna be walking around with them big old, what's it called? Fire extinguisher pepper sprays. Like, I remember one time I pepper sprayed my sister and she called the cops on me, and then they tried to arrest me. I was like, what? You can't arrest me. And then I told them the story, and they're like, oh. And they were like, girl, you better leave. They told my sister, girl, you better leave. You gonna catch a case. And then my sister was like, don't mess with Vicky, because she'll pepper spray you quick. She won't even hesitate. I'm like, sure will. Sure will, girl. I will pepper spray you and throw you down the stairs. Do not play with me. Poor girl. Don't tell nobody that story. Girl, yes. I pepper sprayed a couple people, I'm not gonna lie. What? I would tell y'all who else I pepper sprayed, but that's another story. But yes, I pepper sprayed her ass. Threw her down the stairs. And then she went to the neighbor's house and was like, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. I'm like, girl, you all in the neighbor's kitchen. Just splashing water like a little fish that need oxygen. Girl, you better go home. You started it. I told you don't play with me. Now you over here talking to, you know I don't like the damn neighbors. Our mama taught us to be antisocial and to don't be talking to the neighbors. She'd be like, don't be talking to the damn neighbors. Now you over here all in the neighbor's kitchen. They don't even know you. Like, oh my gosh. Tripping. Yeah, so she knows, you know what I'm saying? She knows the deal. Yes, Leezy. Definitely. I'm a pro at the pepper spray. Bro, tell me one time I pepper sprayed a police officer. And then one day I was working at a daycare and he came in and I don't even remember his face. And then he just came in and he goes, I remember you. And I was like, what? And because he had his police outfit on, he said, you're the one who pepper sprayed me. I was like, oh, I remember that day. I said, oh, hey, I'm sorry. He remembered me. Like, probably like a year and a half later, he saw me at the damn daycare. And he said, you the one who pepper sprayed, you the girl who pepper sprayed me. I was like, sorry. He said, you still pepper spraying people? I was like, no. Like, oh my God. Tell me when I peppered, it was a fight outside. And I was working security for this little daycare down the block from here, actually. And I was pregnant with Kayla, actually. And I didn't tell my boss or nothing, right? So I was pregnant with Kayla. I was young. And then there was these two girls. They started like cussing at each other in Spanish. And I was like, oh, they about to fight. Because I could just feel they about to fight. And then all of a sudden, one of them walked away. And then I just see the other girl just running behind her like she was going to snake her from the back. I said, oh, no, no, no. So I went right behind her. And then all of a sudden, I think something had fell from my pocket. And I was like, damn, either I could stop the fight and they won't touch each other, or I could pick up what I just dropped so no one steal it. So I was like, man, I'm picking up my stuff first. So I picked my stuff up and she ended up snatching her by the hair and pulling her back. So then once she pulled her by the hair, she had her like fingers wrapped up in that girl pretty long hair. So they fighting, right? But the girl is like backwards now. So she's trying to swing, but she can't really swing because she's backwards on the floor. And then all of a sudden they just start fighting, right? So I'm like trying to separate them or whatever, but they're like gripped on. So then the police come, because the police not that far from us, and there's always police like around the schools and stuff like that. So the police pull up. I don't even see the police. And I'm just like, I just yell spray, right? Like I'm gonna spray. I said spray, like damn. I know you heard me, you right next to me. So he was actually next to me, but I don't know, it was just too chaotic. So I said spray, and then I went underneath like this because both of the girls were here. Well, the damn police officer get in the damn way, and I just spray it. When I spray, it splashed. Like, it splashed everywhere. And the damn policeman, he let go, and they all let go, right? So then I snatch up the other girl, whatever, right? And then I just, like, kind of go like this, so she kind of, like, sit down. We had her sit down on the floor, and the other cop's partner came and grabbed the other girl. And then, like, so they got everybody, right? And then the poor man, he's like covering his face. He's like crying, not crying, but you know when you get pepper sprayed, all these tears come out. So he's trying to breathe. No, now he's like trying to put stuff in his face or whatever. And then he's like, I just see him talk to the other police officer and he points at me. He goes, "She sprayed me." And I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm about to get fired." I'm like, "Oh no." So now I'm like nervous. So I'm like, "Damn, they about to fire me," because the way he said it, he sounded mad. And I was like, "Dang." So then they called a sergeant. The sergeant comes and he's like, come here. So then I go to them and now I'm surrounded by a whole bunch of police officers, like legit police officers, and now I'm being confronted by the sergeant. And then he was like, you pepper sprayed my officer. And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. He was like, all right, next time spray him a little bit more. And then he starts laughing. And then they all start laughing. And then I'm nervously just laughing like, like what the heck? And he goes, great job, great job. I heard you stop the fight. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I don't know. And then they just let me go. And then they were just like dealing with everything. They got my info or whatever. And I wasn't in trouble. But yeah, like an hour, a year and a half later, he saw me at a different daycare. And he was like, he had remembered me. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Because I didn't remember his face or nothing. But yo, he remembered me. How did you get the dress to be more bouncy? Bouncy, probably a good wash. A good wash. He don't have stiff, a good wash, and you gotta let it like your new growth come out a little bit, so it's like bouncy. He don't have heavy, thick, solid dreads. He has thin hair, so his dreads are a little lighter than others. Cause if you got super thick hair, then it weighs down, and especially if your dreads are like super solid, then it's not gonna have no bounce to it like at all, especially if they're thick. But he has thin hair, so you can like move them around. When he washes them, they get softer and stuff like that. But yeah, you should have been a cop. Vicky apprehended the lady quick. Man, I could tell you stories and stories. I did security, y'all, for like 15 years. I did security for 15 years. I seen a whole bunch of crazy stuff. I pepper sprayed a whole bunch of people. Y'all want to? I'm gonna tell y'all another story we did, right? So we did security for this club, and it was like a dangerous club. It was called Club Escape on the north side, right? And so we're at the club or whatever, right? And I had my partner, and all of a sudden, the fights break out, whatever. We're at the end of the lot. So, like a fight's breaking out, and my, our sergeant comes and he like stops this vehicle, and I'm right behind him, and he hands me like two guns, right? He's like, here, hold this. So he's like searching the car, right? And they already got the dude that owns the vehicle arrested. So he hands me the two guns, and I'm like, okay. So then my boss asked for the guns back, so I gave it to him. And then my sergeant hands me and my partner this guy, and he's in handcuffs, right? So he's like, here, watch him, because I have to go do some other stuff. But it's all chaotic, right? So he's like, watch him. He kind of yelled at me, like, watch him. I'm like, all right, all right. So me and my partner's like this big 6-foot guy, right? So he puts him on, he tells him sit on the floor. So the dude is sitting on the floor, handcuffed behind his head, behind his waist, right? Behind his back. So then all of a sudden, we're like seeing the drama. We're like, dang, look at that. And we're like laughing. We're kind of goofing around, but not really, you know what I'm saying? We're still kind of like in the mix, everyone's getting beat up. And we're like, dang, we just see like security jumping on people. And like the cops are coming, and they call the ambulance because someone's bleeding. And we like all in the action. Tell me why, y'all. A paramedic taps me on the shoulder, and he goes, excuse me. I was like, oh, hi, sir. And we still looking. He's like, no, excuse me. He double taps me. Me and my partner turn around. He said, is that your guy over there? When we look, this man had done got up, ran down the block with the handcuffs behind my boss's handcuffs. Jumped, someone had pulled up on him with the windows down. This fool done jumped through the window. All we see is his little feet dangling outside because his hands are still cuffed. So I just see the back of his hand and his legs just dangling out the window, and they take off all crazy. Oh my God. I thought I was gonna be fired. I said we had one job, and he just left us. Come back. I'm about to get in trouble. Oh my God. When everything cleared, I'm like, dude, I just want to go home. We about to get snapped on. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. So me and my partner, we're like, we didn't know what to do. So all of a sudden, the night is like clearing up. And my boss, he was like, where's the guy? I'm like, I'm so sorry. He ran. And then he goes, what do you mean he ran? I was like, he just took off like super fast. And in the car, he just jumped in the car. He was like, what are you, he was just so pissed. He took off. He's doing it. And then at the end of the night, he goes, everybody come together. We're having a meeting. He was like, if I give you guys someone to, if I give you a detainee, you need to supervise him at all times. I was like, oh, he talking about us. He talking about us. Like, it was so funny. Like, we had a whole bunch of craziness happen. I could tell you stories and stories. It was fun being security. It was too fun. He done woke up. One job to do. Yes. Right, Poosh. Definitely face sleeping. Man, it was funny. They will loosen up. Yeah, they'll loosen up. But yeah, it was funny, man. We had a whole bunch of craziness. We had people, there was another fight. They was throwing bricks at the police officers. When I say bricks, I'm talking about massive bricks. It was a whole big crowd just fighting the police, like, because it was a whole big fight, and that's what started it. And then the police was just trying to detain the people who was fighting, because it got real crazy. They had to call the real police. And then the people just started throwing, it was just bricks, like big bricks smashing on the floor and coming. And my partner was like, man, I ain't finna get killed. I was like, me neither. He said, let's go sit in the car. I was like, man, for real. So we sat in the car while everybody was fighting for their lives. And I was like, shit. I was like, let's drive around. So we just drove around the block and was just watching the action. Man, we was not gonna get hit in no time with no break in our head. Do you if I have a busy day? Actually, we got everybody out in the morning. So I think I got people in the afternoon, but I'm not sure. How he wake up so fast, right? I would have been scared to do that kind of work. It was so fun. And then I had worked at another club. I worked at, like, all my clubs were dangerous. Like, they were all on the north side, super dangerous, super crime activity. Like, I seen people get shot and stuff, a whole bunch of people. It was crazy. But one time they had a brawl. Oh my God. They were fighting with the pool sticks. When I tell you, these big gorilla men, like these big gorilla, tall, big, stocky men, just grabbing the pool sticks and just whacking with all their force, like fighting each other. And then you see the girls grabbing the pool balls and just throwing them across the club. Like, oh my God. Like, balls just hitting people, balls just hitting the walls. Like, man, people getting beat up. I was like, man, I'm about to go outside because I'm not finna get hit by no pool ball in my head and come out with I'm not going home with no knot in my forehead, that's for sure. Man, I seen a lot of crazy stuff. It was crazy. But yup, Money's knocked out. I'm about to go outside and put some more decoration. Probably finish editing this video. I know someone just booked today. Yeah. I had one lady I had worked at the food stamp where you go get food stamps and stuff. So I worked there. And then I was like trying to be slick, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. So I was just walking around the building, and then I did use the bathroom. And then I was like playing with my hair and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, hey Kathy, thank you so much. All of a sudden I'm playing with my hair in the bathroom, and I just hear boom, like this big bang, and the walls shook, like everything, the whole bathroom shook. And then all of a sudden, I just, like, my heart dropped because I knew it had to been bad. I was like, dude, what was that? Like, something big fell. And if someone was in the way, it probably killed them. So all of a sudden, I just hear in my walkie-talkie, what did they, security, security, security to the front of the building, security, now, now, now. So it was dispatch. She was freaking out so bad, she didn't use no codes, no nothing. She was like, security, security in the front, we need all security in the front. She was freaking out. I was like, what the heck is going on? So I run outside, and I just see this car, and it's just like, beep, and this is the building, and I just see the car on the sidewalk, and it's just like, beep, and it's rolling backwards, like real slow. So I hurry up and I run and I open the driver door. And my boss had ran out behind me. And my boss went to the back seat. And he's doing something in the back seat. And all you hear is like, beep. You can't really hear nothing because her head was on the horn. So all of a sudden I like pick her head up. And then she's just purple and blue. Like you could see her blue. It looked like a blue cloud. Like when someone stops oxygen, like stop with the oxygen, it looks like clouds just come, like fog. It looks like fog coming, and you start turning blue and like a purpley blue, and then it just takes over your whole face. And she was like that, and then she just stopped breathing on me. So I hurry up and I jump on her lap, and we had put the car in park right away. And I jump on her lap, and I'm like, dang, she stopped breathing. I check for her pulse is done. So I'm like, man, I start giving her chest compressions, because right now, like, she has her seatbelt on, like, all kind of stuff's going on. So I just start pumping her. I don't even know how to do CPR. Like, they didn't even train us. I'm just doing what I think is I don't know. So they should have trained us for CPR. I don't know. Maybe they were on a budget, and they didn't give us that. So I was just like, okay, I got to give her like chest compressions or something. So I just like, I remember they said press hard. So I just start pumping her chest, and I start praying. I'm like, come on, baby, come on. I just keep calling her like, come on, baby, you could do it. Just breathe on, breathe, breathe, breathe. Come on, God. Give her some breath. I was like, come on, come back to life, baby. Come back to life. You got this. And I'm just like talking to her, and I'm just like pumping her chest hard. All of a sudden she was gargling, like when I was giving her chest compressions and she was dying, she was like gargling foam. As soon as I don't know how long, because you know the seconds be going by so fast, you don't even realize how long you've been doing what. All of a sudden she just gave this deep breath, like like that, and I was like, yes, yes, yes. And then you could see the purple just go all the way back down. It was so weird. Like the purple and blue just started going down, and then all of a sudden she just was pale white, pale. So then she starts taking a breath, right? And I hurry up and I take her seatbelt off, and by then the fire department had came. They pulled her like nothing. They just like dragged her on the floor and threw her on the floor, and then all of a sudden she died again. And then they start giving her chest compressions. They're like, no pulse, no pulse. So then they start giving her chest compression. And then all of a sudden, my boss, he's yelling my name. So I come, my number, I was 104, officer 104. So then he was like, 104. So then I come over there, and he hands me a baby. A baby, probably like 7 months old. Real little, real cute little chunky baby with bright blue eyes. He's crying and screaming. I'm like, I didn't even hear the baby. Like, I never, from me panicking and giving her like chest compression, I didn't even hear the baby, nothing. So he's like, here, hold him. So I'm like carrying the baby. I'm like, there's a baby? So I'm carrying the baby and I just see his mom like, so then there's a cell phone on the floor. I pick up the cell phone. I answer the cell phone. And I'm like, hello, yes, do you know who this is? If you're a family member, please come and come to this location because she's having a medical emergency. Can you tell me it was some man? He said, oh, don't do no medical. Don't do anything medical. I'm on my way to pick her up. Like, he sounded so mad and so, like, he sounded mean. Like, he sounded mean, like a mean man. And I was like, I just hung up. And then I gave it to the firefighter. One of the firefighters that was, like, not really doing nothing. He was kind of supervising because everybody else was, like, working on her. And I gave him the cell phone and I told him what I heard, what he said, like to don't give her no medical, to leave her like that. And he was gonna pick her up, and then he goes, "Oh no, don't." He was like, so he took the phone and he jotted down what I said. So then, I still have the baby. I take the baby to the counter, to the inside of the building. So they take her. So they take her, and then the mom and the dad of the young girl, she was 21. They come and they, like, hours later, they come. They didn't even live in Milwaukee. They actually came from a different county, like the good part, like suburbia. Like, they came from up there. So it took them like an hour or two to get to Milwaukee. So they came and they picked up the baby. So they start telling us what happened. So this is exactly what happened. She was a young, bright teenage girl. She was popular in her high school, and she was team captain of her cheerleading squad, right? So what happened was, one day in cheerleading, she broke her leg. Well, the doctor prescribed her oxycodone. So then when she was done with her oxycodone, she wanted more. So she ended up looking in the streets and her friends for oxycodone. Then she ended up taking the street drugs, not prescribed, and then she was kidnapped by human traffickers. So they drugged her to the point where they were sticking heroin in her and they were selling her and bringing her back. So the baby was actually a RAPE baby, and they are certain, they said that the guy who called is actually wanted, and he's actually a known sex trafficking, in a trafficking scheme that they were having in Milwaukee. So we ended up, me and my boss ended up going to the fire department a couple of days later, and we asked, like, how was she and stuff like that. She actually died 3 times on the way to the hospital. That now she had to have, they actually put a defibrillator in her at age 21. They had to put a defibrillator in her because her heart, she died so many times that her heart was so weak that she needs a defibrillator at all times to restart her heart, so she can't get like super excited, super emotional, or anything like that, because her heart can fail and she has to live with that for the rest of her life. So that right there, like, woke me up, like, dang, this, you know, the oxycodones are super dangerous, you know, like the prescription is like all a setup. And then, like, human trafficking is real, like super real. We used to have meetings like with the FBI and the Homeland Security, and I used to be in the meetings and I would hear all these stories like that never hit the news. Like, they had when I was in one of the meetings, I was really, really cool. Well, Homeland Security, one of the directors, he was really cool with me. He was like, oh, you should come on our side. You should work for us. And my boss used to be like, you should work for them. But then on the side, I was like, you know, I'll be late for work. I can't be, man. I was like, maybe if I work on my timing, then I'll work for Homeland Security, because I know they want me on time. And then my job, I could be late if I want to. I could, you know what I'm saying? It was cool, but it was funny. But yeah, Homeland Security, they were there, and they had mentioned in the meeting one time that they had found a house, a building at Sleazy. They had found a house on 14th and Greenfield, and there was so many young little kids in the basement peeling potatoes, cutting onions and then they would sell all the cut up food for a restaurant, a local restaurant. So a local restaurant, but they were actually being abused, sexually abused, and this and that. So yeah, that never hit the news. And I was like, dude, people need to know this. Like, it's crazy. So it was so many stories. Like, we had so many stuff. We had a escort workers because we had, I would tell you guys something else. So there was a group of people, right? Let me read. Oh, that's why Vonnie's phone died. Yeah, that's sad. Yeah, sweatshop. Mm-hmm. Opiates are terrible. Yeah. Yeah, she was overdosing. What happened was she actually came to our center for help. And these case workers, oh, they used to get on my nerves. They used to make it so hard for people to like qualify. And they'd be like, no, you got to bring this and you got to bring that and you got to bring this. And they denied her benefits that she just got so mad. Huh? Oh. They had denied her, and I think emotionally she just got so like gave up, and she just overdosed. She like ended up overdosing and tried to end her life. So yeah. Let me see. I'm so happy for you guys. Oh, okay. Yes, his phone died. It's, I don't know. What time is it, y'all? Like, want something?
Check your message on the line.
It does. I done probably missed my package talking about the damn job. Oh, man. I ain't see no, thing, though.
You be walking.
He do be walking.
But it probably coming around the time you get paid.
It's 2:30 for me, 2:08 for me. Oh, okay. We gotta pick up Kayla at 3. Monty said, you pick up Kayla and I watch out for the post. Like, he knocked out. He already laying down in the bed. How you gonna watch my package? I'm gonna miss it. 12th in Washington. Oh, I'm like, you in 12th in Washington, Tia? Damn, that's down the block. You in Milwaukee? You almost got me, Tia. What the heck? Washington's right up the block. I'm like, Tia, you in Milwaukee? Let me find out. I'm checking the background for the guy, right? Right. Let me know if you hear the cart. Or Ezekiel dude, Ezel dude stole it, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, but that security job, it was fun. I remember one time it was this alcoholic. He was so drunk. He was at the bus stop in our thing. They had put a new bus stop, and he was on the floor and he didn't want no help. He was just drunk, passed out on the floor. Like, he was so funny. And we're like, sir, get up. He was like, nah, leave me alone. He was cussing at us and stuff. And then we ended up calling the fire department because we had to call the fire. Well, you call the paramedics, but firefighters are like paramedics. Sometimes they come to the scene first. So the firefighters come. That man was so pissed. He said, why the hell y'all call the firefighters on me? Look at me. I ain't on fire. I was like, oh my God, I was laughing so hard the way he said it. He was so pissed. He kept saying it. He said, why y'all here? Y'all blind? Y'all don't see I'm not on fire? Ain't no fire here. I'm not on fire. Go back over there. Leave me alone. I'm like, damn. But the way way he said it, you know, they be characters. It was so funny. I was dying laughing, like, but I didn't want to laugh in front of him, so I just kept turning around. And then the firefighters, they were just like, "Yeah, we deal with this a lot. We know him already." I'm like, dude, he's so funny. He was so pissed. He was like, "Man, I ain't on fire." I'm like, dude. Dude, it used to be so funny. I was cracking up. I couldn't deal with the stress. Yes, it's so fun. I love that job. The only thing I didn't like is working third shift. And I was like, I worked the club's third shift. So that kind of sucked because by like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and then sometimes I was pregnant. I was doing security when I was pregnant with Savi and Kayla. So I used to get tired. I wanted to go home already. I'm like, ugh, I'm tired. But they had me as an alarm responder. And you know, I don't be good with direction. Oh my god. I was an alarm responder for long. They were like, man, Vicky does not know her direction. Like, by the time I used to try to type it in the GPS and try to find the damn location, like, they were trying to teach me, like, okay, this is the 100 block, this is the 200 block, this is the 300 block, and then this, they did a whole graph and everything. Like, they were writing it down and really trying to teach me. And I was like, okay, like, I don't get this. Like, so I would try to like so we would work with ADT and like a whole bunch of companies, security companies. So they would actually dispatch security or public safety. They would dispatch them out first. So they would dispatch like armed security, or like some states like Miami will be public safety, armed public safety. So then we would get dispatched, right? So we go, and then that one, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit scary because you go with your partner, and sometimes you have to do it by yourself. You have to check the perimeter on your own with your gun and make sure that the windows aren't busted, that the entry isn't broken into. Because if it is, then you have to call the police and let them know, like, okay, this is a real alarm and not a false alarm. Because sometimes the alarms will go off by animals and stuff. And one time we were on the north side and we pulled up or whatever, and we just see a whole trail of clothes just all the way like half a block down. And I was like, dude, they bust the whole window, the door. They bust the whole door, and it was like 3 in the morning. It was pitch black outside, and we just see a whole trail of clothes. I'm like, dang, they done stole it. Yes, I could pray for your family. Just found out my Auntie Susie from Chicago is dying from cancer. It spread everywhere, so they took her kidneys out. Oh no. A doctor said don't look too good. Oh, we'll be praying, Mila. Oh, we'll be praying for you. Yeah, you wasn't no regular security guard at the mall. You was a real guard. Yeah, we was doing crazy stuff. Yeah, I hate overnight. Yes, Dash. Yeah, we had to do I worked at the we'll be praying for you, Mila. Dang, I know that's stressed out. Yes. Well, just know that we're here for you if you ever need to talk to anybody. Y'all could write me on my IG anytime. We're here for you. Yes, prayers for Mila. Yeah, we used to do, oh man, one time I worked at the mental health complex. So the mental health complex, you got to put your weapon up. So you can't bring no guns into the mental health complex. So unless you were a sheriff. Like, even police officers, they had, unless they were on duty for court, because you have court sometimes in the mental health complex. So I put my weapon up, but you could carry pepper spray. And I go in this room, right, and it's like a large it looked like a little library area, but it's pretty big. And they're like, oh, you're gonna supervise someone, you're gonna watch someone. you just gotta watch him, make sure he don't harm himself, basically, right? So I go in and I'm just waiting, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, this guy comes out of this room. He had been like 6 feet one. He comes out. He's pure muscle. Like pure muscle. He looks like the guy from the Green Mile. Rest in peace. Like solid, big, thick, solid. He comes out the room and they tell him real strict, like, sit down, like that. I'm like, hold on. Don't talk to him. Don't piss him off and then leave me in the damn room. And like, hold on, don't talk to him like that. Be nice. Like, don't piss him off and then leave. And then he's staring at me after they just yelled at him to sit down and stay sitting and to don't get up. And I'm like, so now I'm like, damn, he's big. Like, pepper spray ain't gonna stop him. If he want to attack me, is over. Like, is over. We're in this locked room together. And then he starts doing this. But like the whole time. And I'm just sitting there like, I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Like, that was actually a little scary for me, because I'm like, they're if they're not on medication or like they just snap all of a sudden, like they can do some damage. And I'm just like, dang. So he's just like sitting there, and then all of a sudden I move to the door. Like, he's in the mid, he starts getting up, he starts moving to different chairs. And I'm just like, every time he stands up, my heart drops. I'm like, oh my God. Like, where's he going? Just don't attack me, please. Damn. So then I sit by the door. And I have like this face. Like, what am I supposed to do if he attacks me? So then he's like kind of far from me. And have you ever had to fight someone at the job? Oh yeah, I had to fight a lot of people. That's a whole nother stories. I fought a lot of people. They be like, one time I was at the food stamp place, and all of a sudden my partner's talking to me, and I knew somebody was gonna start fighting, so I go outside without telling her. And she said, girl, we were talking and stuff. I look out the window and I just see you fighting with this girl, and you just like you just fighting with her. And I'm like, I had to call for backup, like 104's outside fighting. Like, what the hell? And she was like a gang member. Oh my God. Cause before she would just talk mess to me. And then under her breath, she wouldn't say it to me, but she'll say little slick comments, but keep walking, like not look at me when she say it. And then we caught each other outside. So then by the time everyone came, I had her hemmed up like this, and then you just pick them up, and when you hem them up and pick them up, their feet lift up from the floor. So she was like on her tiptoes, and then I come and I just like put her down, and then they ended up holding her or whatever. So then ever since then, she was like cool with me. She never talked to me bad. She's all like, oh, the security lady, this and that. But yeah, but back to the complex, man. Oh my God. So tell me why he's like almost in the middle, like kind of in the middle. He starts punching his head. Like, he just starts punching his head. And I'm just like, oh my God. I was so nervous. Like, that was one of my most nervous encounters at work. Like, he was punching his head, he was punching his face, and I was just like, oh my God. And then he stood up like straight and just stood there and was like facing like a different direction than I was sitting, and I was like, oh my gosh. So then all of a sudden a sheriff comes, and he already had knew me from working there before. And he's like, "Oh, how you doing? I see you're back." I'm like, "Yeah." And I have like this worried face on me, like, "Don't leave me." Like, "Don't leave me." And when he looks, he goes, "Oh, who do you have today?" And when he looked, he was like, he seen him punching himself, and he must have knew him, I don't know, but he's like, "Is it okay if I stay here with you?" And I was like, "Yes, please." And then he just like sat there with me, so it was just both of us by the door, and he had a weapon on him, so I'm like, okay, I feel a little safer. Plus he's a whole sheriff, so I'm like, okay. So we're not talking at all, we're just staring at him, like making sure he don't get too close, making sure this and that. So I have to stay with him on hold until until he's ready to go to court and appear in court. And once they appear in court, then I can leave. So then he ended up getting called for his court thing, because after that then they take him back to the facility. So then he was like, "All right." He was like, "Well, that was he said something like, "Well, that was a big guy." I was like, "Yes, thank you for staying with me." He said, "Yeah, anytime. If anything ever happens like this, you can come get me." I'm like, "Okay, thank you. I appreciate it." And then I left, but that was a tough one. Uh I will visit y'all one day at y'all job. Need my hair done and to talk to y'all. Yes, Mila, come anytime. We're always there. Hello, Vicky. How are you doing today? Hey, Veronica. What up, DBS? DBS, you missed the package man. What up, y'all? Have you ever? Okay. I hope everything works out, Mila. I'll be praying for you. I might have to go get Kayla soon. I should check the post office. I don't know. DBS, we are cooking today. I'm gonna go live again. I'm going to make tanga tostada. I gotta watch the get to see the package man brought us. Yes, Eliana had to go look. Oh, Eliana, do you remember what minute that was on? Some people be on it. They be like, oh, when they post on Facebook, they're like 3.19 or 3.19 had me rolling. I'm like, what? I be going to like 3.19 and stuff like that. So they don't have to watch the whole video. It was more like the beginning, middle. Making me hungry, saying tostadas. Yes, Lizzie, I'm hungry. What up, mommy? What it do? What it do? Yes, I'm waiting for the post office man. Monty said he was gonna stay behind and watch for the post office man. He's knocked out. I'm gonna miss my package again. Hopefully he leaves it. Monty said he was gonna leave it, but yeah, it's crazy. If y'all haven't watched my video, go watch my last video. Dang, you on it, Eliana. It's 43 minutes and 40 seconds. DBS. Yes, I want to make the shredded, what is that, shredded chicken with the tomato sauce, all that stuff. I gotta find a recipe. If y'all know like a good recipe, you could inbox me or comment, and then I'll read the comment. Where Vine did I miss the retwist or getting done? Yes, we're almost done. I'm about to almost end the live so I can go get Kayla. Yeah, I remember when Tia said it. Yeah. It's like Tinga. Yeah, the Tinga chicken. But Vani calls it Tanga. So we're going to have Tanga chicken, Vani style. But yeah, we're going to make Tinga chicken. I'm going to buy some extra avocados because y'all know me and the avocados. And then, so I got to get avocados, the chicken, maybe the tomatoes because it looks red. So I think it's tomatoes and stuff like that. Vicky, they finally tore the old mall down Northridge, I believe that's the name. Yes. Yeah, they said they were gonna tear it down. Cause he was actually gonna get a fine $2,000 a month if he didn't you making ceviche? Probably not. I'll make ceviche when I get some food stamps. But I like when you make ceviche. Oh, I love ceviche. Tinga pollo, yes. Van gon' want some hot sauce for his if you go to the bodega. Right. We don't have a bodega. We got the corner store. And then it don't even be on the corner. Like, what? We're backwards. But yeah. I'll probably get the Mexican sauce, that the hot sauce, the one I like. I'm just playing. I want some huevos tacos. Ooh, that sounds good too. There's plenty action outside. Yeah, so I'm gonna end this live, y'all. I'm gonna go get Kayla. I'm gonna use the bathroom and then go get Kayla and probably do a load and wait for this post office and then go grocery shopping with Savi and Kayla. So I'm on a mission. Let's see what happens, y'all. But yup, hit me up. I said hit me up. Like, y'all got my number. What y'all kind of do is on IG. What else, Sleazy? Yes, everybody have a wonderful day. I hope y'all liked my stories. You know what I'm saying? Y'all vote for me. Y'all vote. Don't forget to vote me as Captain Save a Block, okay? Captain Neighborhood Watch. You know, Vicky Neighborhood Watch. You know, I'm going to open up my own board member team. So remember to vote for me and stuff. All you got to do is watch any of my videos. But love y'all so much. Take care. Thank you, Mila. Keep your head up. What up, wipe down? I'm gonna get you a big, yes, a flashlight and a whistle and some pepper spray. That's my 3 main items, my go-to items. Neighborhood Vicky, yes. I'm gonna make me a sign too. Bye, you guys. In the hat, yes, in the hat. That'll be so funny. Oh my gosh. Tia buying high, right? I'm dead. Yes, I'm gonna be suited and booted. And what? And it's Halloween. I'm about to go get me a costume. What? I'm gonna use it every day. Stop playing. I'll go find me a cadet outfit. That's gonna be so funny. Like a crossing guard outfit. Like, I'm gonna go on Facebook, like, who one of y'all borrowed me they little crossing guard outfits? I need one of those for the nighttime. All right, y'all, bye. Have a blessed day. Love y'all, and see y'all in a couple hours. We about to do some tinga tostada.